The Green Bay Packers. And this is actually funny because I'm sure they were way lower on the list when Aaron Rodgers was deciding if he was going to come back or not. But he's back. He's in camp. Probably not going to play a lick of the preseason. But they're sitting here with 11 wins according to Vegas. So Scruff, does Aaron Rodgers get them to 11 wins this season?
Again, I'm gonna look at the division. The Lions, I don't even know if they'll put out a somewhat competitive football team. They look horrible. And then they downgraded at quarterback, and they didn't get much better in any position. So they're terrible. The Bears might be decent this year. The Vikings are always, they are who we thought they are, and the Packers are pretty good. So I think they're a 12-win team. I'll go over.
Ooh, over. Okay. Bryce, how you think about the Packers, man? Over under 11 wins.
I don't think that. I think Aaron Rodgers is still an elite quarterback, right? But when you got all this going on that you got going on in Green Bay, I don't know if he's gonna. I don't want to say he's not gonna give it his all because he is, but I just don't know if it's gonna be enough for the rest of the team to really overcome. I don't see the Packers being as dominant as they have been in past seasons. I still see them being I still see them being a playoff team, but I'm not ready to just sleep on that whole division. I think that I think the Lions are a sneaky team. I think the Lions are a very sneaky team. I think that the Vikings. I mean, people love to shit on the Vikings the last couple seasons, and I get it. I get why, but the Vikings still have some legit offensive weapons. You know what I mean? So they're going to be able to give them a game 2 times in the year. And then I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see it. And Bears, Justin Fields, I think he's gonna be out there throwing darts. So I'm gonna go under for the Packers. I just think the Aaron Rodgers stuff is a little too much to overcome this season for them. And I haven't really been impressed with that defense. I thought the defense took a step back last season. The year before, the Smith brothers, the Darius Smith and Preston Smith, they were all about it. I mean, they was killing it. But last season, it didn't quite look the same. And I'm not really expecting too much from that defense this year. I'm going to go under for the Packers. I'm going to go under. But I do see them hovering around 10 wins. If it was at 10.5, I'd be ready to put some money on it. When the over-under is there at 11, if it was at 10, but that 11 kind of scares me as a betting man. So I'm gonna go under. I think they probably end up with 10 wins.
Okay. So G, over under Packers.
Over. I think the first game they end up losing is going to be probably against Kansas City, Week 9. The first 5 games are New Orleans, Detroit, San Francisco, Pittsburgh, and in Cincinnati.
Okay.
They're gonna blow through those first 5 games, and then after that they get Washington, after Chicago, and then they get Arizona. Like, I'll be fine. And you got Aaron Rodgers. As long as Aaron Rodgers is on the field, they're gonna get you more than 12 this season.
Yeah, I feel like he got something to prove this year. After all the nonsense he went through this whole summer, you don't think he wants to prove that he's the best or prove that he was worth it?
And look how many outside games he's gonna have. Besides Lambeau, all his away since he's the only outside game, and San Francisco in September is still hot. So it's like putting in a dome. He's gonna be blowing through these teams.
I don't know if he's just going to blow through the 49ers defense.
I mean, 49ers wasn't the team on there that I was thinking that they would lose to. I think the Steelers pose a threat. I think they might lose to the Steelers. Maybe they lose to the 49ers.
Lose to the Steelers at home? Lose to the Steelers at home? If it was an away game.
I mean, what? Yeah. I think the last season was a season where Aaron Rodgers really set out to prove something. They had just brought in Jordan Love. He was like, look, I got to show y'all that this is my city. This is my team. I think now he's looking at it like he might not give a damn that much. I don't know. Like he might just look around like, to hell with Green Bay. And don't get me wrong, the Packers are coming off 2 13-3 seasons. Very impressive. But the years right before that, subpar, missed the playoffs, So I don't know, man. It's hard to call. And I think they go somewhere in the middle of the past 2 seasons and the 2 previous seasons of that. Somewhere around 10 wins, I could see them landing. I don't think they're going to have another 13-win season, though. I just don't see it.
Yeah, 11's a tough one. I feel like the most likely scenario of this 11 is a push. It'll probably end up at 11. This is my thought.
Yeah.
Hazard says Rodgers auditioning for his next team. I don't think Rodgers has to audition. I think Rodgers is so certified. Like
Yeah.
they already know what Rodgers is bringing you. You know what A-Rod is bringing you. I mean, you're getting
Yeah,
one
I
of
don't
the
think
best
it's about the
quarterbacks
next
in the
team.
league, no question.
I
Yeah,
think
no
he still
doubt.
wants to prove his point. I feel like he still has to go out there and prove that he is the best in the game, especially after everything he went through this offseason.
The
I
man
mean,
won MVP last year. He didn't
let's
have to
not
prove
forget.
anything.
Yeah,
He
he's
fresh
the
off
reigning
MVP.
MVP. He's got a hell of a resume. I think I'm gonna stick with the over on this. I'm hesitant though. They got the NFC West, the Seahawks. They got the Chiefs from the AFC East. It's gonna be a tough road, but I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks to ever play in the regular season. When it comes to that postseason, though, it's a little bit of a different story. But let's keep it
That's
pushing with
coaching. I
the
get that of coaching. Coach fucked up, took the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hand.
well. Aaron Rodgers had the ball in his hand 3 plays before that, but we could rewind the tape and get back into that. When it comes to the playoffs, Rodgers just isn't or hasn't built the resume that he's built in the regular season.